Hello, I'm Roland Smith. I'd like to welcome you to Ulster County. You know, if you're like me, you choose a vacation destination that has just about a little bit of everything to offer. Relaxation and activities and history and great lodging and dining, all within easy driving distance. I've often wondered what that great explorer Henry Hudson thought about as he was sailing up the river that now bears his name, the majestic Catskills in the background. He called it the River of Mountains. Well, Ulster County has so much to offer. It's a unique place. I'm not quite sure where to start to tell you about all of it, but let's start with some history. Ulster County's first settlement dates back to 1614, when the Dutch claimed territory along the banks of the Hudson. But they weren't the first. Native settlers, the Esopus Indians, inhabited the land much earlier. To thwart off the threat of an Indian attack, the Dutch created a stockade, now the historic uptown district of Kingston. But soon the Dutch settlers met their own ouster when the British claimed the land for themselves, burning the Dutch out of their homes. The Dutch were forced to live under British rule at least until the Revolutionary War, when the colonists decided to become independent. Ulster County was the site of many battles. But when the smoke cleared and the Industrial Revolution began, Ulster County blossomed into a booming industrial center. It was known for its bluestone, bricks, cement, lumber, manufacturing, and farming. But this charming region also spurred on the creative spirit, cultivating some of the world's most prominent authors, artists, musicians, politicians, and business tycoons. People like Thomas Cole, John Burroughs, John Vanderlyn, Washington Irving, and many others. Ulster County was an important center of commerce, strategically located between New York City and Albany. The D&H Canal was used to bring coal from the heart of Pennsylvania to New York City and to Albany. Kingston was the first capital of New York State, and the legislators first met right here in the Senate House. Ever wonder where New York City gets most of its drinking water? In 1907, construction began on the Ashokan Reservoir, a massive engineering feat, taking 8 years and thousands of workers to build. But it wasn't all work and no play. The turn of the century brought vacationers up from New York City via steamer and rail to vacation in the magnificent hotels of the Catskills. Rocking chairs lined the porches of these grand retreats while guests partook in activities. The towns and villages in Ulster County were bustling with excitement. But it's all history now. Or is it? Much of the architecture you see throughout Ulster County comes from Dutch influence, and it's been preserved for future generations to see. Huguenot Street in New Paltz is home to some of the best examples of an original Dutch settlement. The stone houses along Main Street in Old Hurley and dozens of buildings in uptown Kingston are over 300 years old, but are still alive with character. Tours are offered throughout the year. Ulster County is dotted with museums and cultural centers where you can relive the past. The Senate House, Fireman's Museum, D&H Canal Museum, and the Railway Museum are just a few popular sites. See them all by foot, rail, bus, or boat. For nautical buffs, your ship has come in. In fact, each summer, historical vessels dock at the Rondout waterfront. The Hudson River Maritime Museum is a fun place to learn about the maritime industry of the region, and even take an excursion to the Kingston Lighthouse. By land or by water, you can visit the beautifully restored Saugerties Lighthouse, and even stay as an overnight guest. What a picturesque location. Maybe that's what inspired the many artists of Ulster County. Woodstock is a world-famous mecca for artists, musicians, and creative people. The Woodstock generation still lives within the art galleries, concert venues, street fairs, and art colonies throughout the village. The nearby Opus 40 in Saugerties is an artist's marvel. This intriguing bluestone landscape was the 40-year creation of artist Harvey Fite. Tour the grounds or listen to a concert. Saugerties also hosts horse shows in the sun, or hits, where horse aficionados watch them strut their stuff. Southern Ulster County is home to one of America's great Victorian castles, the Mohunk Mountain House. Mohunk is a National Historic Landmark on 7,800 preserved acres, exquisite gardens, nature trails, a glacier lake, and a skytop tower that overlooks a vista of over 100 miles. Adjacent to Mohunk is the Minnewaska State Park, 12,000 acres of the most diverse topography, a sapphire blue lake, miles and miles of carriage trails, truly a magnificent place. Some of us prefer the road less traveled and escape from it all. Well, almost. We share our beautiful surroundings with abundant wildlife. Ulster County has been touted as one of the most unique geographic locations in the country. Magnificent views, miles in all directions. Explore rare species of flora and fauna. Beauty abounds in Ulster County. Take a tour. Ulster County is a county for all seasons. The hard part is choosing your favorite. For those who like their activities cold, fast, and rugged, the Catskills offer a full array of winter activities. Ski Bel Air Mountain, New York's winter snow park, rated by Skiing Magazine as one of the best places to learn to ski and snowboard. Best in value, a great family mountain. But thrill seekers won't be left out in the cold. Bel Air has some steep, challenging terrain as well. For the adventurous, there's ice climbing in the Gunks and Catskills. Or head over the rivers and through the woods on miles of cross-country ski and snowshoe trails. We have frozen lakes and man-made rinks to sharpen up your ice skating skills, or good old-fashioned horsing around. Horseback riding on a crisp winter day, especially after a fresh snowfall, there's nothing like it. But when melting snow gives way to babbling brooks, sports fishermen head to the Esopus Creek, known to be one of the best trout streams in the world, or try your luck fishing the lakes and reservoirs. As the weather heats up, so do the activities. You'll find a place in Ulster County that will sport any activity. Well, actually, we have over 12 championship golf courses. Hang gliding? Ellenville ranks as the hang gliding capital of the Northeast. If you like your head in the clouds but your feet on terra firma, try rock climbing the Gunks in New Paltz, known worldwide for some of the best rock climbing terrain. Or find your path on hundreds of miles of hiking trails throughout the Catskill Mountains or along the rail trail. For all who love water sports, we have boating and sailing on the Hudson, tubing, kayaking, and swimming in our streams and creeks. Then there's the glorious fall. The shorter days and crisp, cool nights puts a rosy blush on our apples, and you can pick your own on our many apple farms. For more adult activities, tour our wineries or go antiquing in all the glorious fall color. How's that for a full year of activities? With all that exercise, it's no wonder Ulster County has food on its mind. We have the annual Garlic Festival in Saugerties, the Pickle Festival in Rosendale, the Shad Festival on the Rondow, the Corn Festival in Old Hurley, and the farmers' markets throughout the county all summer long. Add to that Tex-Mex menus at the Dude Ranches, a bevy of harvest festivals, winter festivals, street fairs, our International Food Festival, and the Taste of New Paltz, you'll find something for every discriminating taste. If you want some thrills with your food, join us at the Ulster County Fair every summer. And the Headless Horseman hayrides in the fall. Is that enough to whet your appetite? With our close proximity to the Culinary Institute of America, our county abounds with culinary graduates. Even a remote lodge will surprise you with its incredible cuisine. As with any place as diverse as Ulster County, we have much to offer in the way of lodging. Stay at one of our family-friendly dude ranches, campgrounds, cozy bed and breakfasts, hotels, or a deluxe resort like the Emerson, Copperhood Inn, Hudson Valley Resort, Neville Grand, Williams Lake, or the Mohawk Mountain House. But we don't just eat and play in Ulster County, we shop. Sure, we have the familiar malls and box stores, but sprinkled throughout the county you'll find quaint little villages, bringing back the charm of yesteryear shopping, and specialty shops where artisans sell their wares. Woodstock has long been noted for its handcrafted jewelry, pottery, and artwork. And if you plan to visit Memorial Day or Labor Day weekend, you're in for the added treat of shopping at the Woodstock New Paltz Arts and Crafts Fair. After a full day of activities, you can sit in an old porch rocker and watch the sunset, or take in an evening performance at Ulster Performing Arts Center, the historic Broadway Theatre in Kingston. For music lovers, we have concerts under the stars at the Bel Air Mountain Music Festivals and Opus 40. And indoors, the Maverick Concert Series swings. You see, choice is what we have in Ulster County, and the choice is yours. See, I did tell you there was a lot to do here. I know it personally. I used to vacation in Ulster County. Now, I call it my home. Now, whether you're looking for relaxation, exploration, adventure, Ulster County has it all. But what you'll find most welcoming is our hospitality. Come and spend some time with us.